Hey guys, it is Deborah, and welcome to your total hip strengthening routine. Today, you are going to be targeting your inner thighs, your outer thighs, and you're going to be working a little bit of internal rotation as well as external rotation. And most importantly, you are going to be targeting and strengthening that side booty, the glute medius, which is such a vital muscle to strengthen in order to have hip stability. So if you are joining me here today as you recover from any hip injuries, then you've gotten the go-ahead from your physical therapist, then welcome to Aline Postures. Otherwise, if you are here to improve your athleticism, well, the movement patterns we are working on today are foundational for you to master if you want to continue to go stronger, grow more stable, and reach for your goals. All right, guys? So again, thank you so much for being with me here today. Go ahead and give yourself in this video a thumbs up. We have a 12-minute long workout today. We have 6 moves. Each of the moves we are going to be doing for 1 minute on one side and then the other. The entirety of today's workout is done on our mat, and really you only need one prop to support some alignment and posture for a couple of the moves, in which case I am going to be using a yoga block. So if you don't have a yoga block, just grab a book that's of comparable size. All right, so come on down to position. Our first move is an elevated clamshell. So make sure your hips are perpendicular to the mat, and what you can do is have your knees at about a 45-degree angle from your hips, okay? And then your heels are going to be together, your feet stacked upon each other. Your glutes and your abs are engaged as you lengthen the torso and lift the chest, okay? We have 2 positions you can be in. You can either have your elbow right underneath the shoulder and be sitting up in this sort of position, or option number 2 is coming all the way on down and lying in this position. Whatever feels comfortable for you today. I'm feeling this for me, but again, do what's best for you, okay? We're gonna elevate the heels to the ceiling, and in all clamshells, we're going to squeeze the side booty as we open on up, and this time we're gonna add a kick, all right? Heels come back together, and then we're gonna close. You got it? You ready? This is gonna be good. I've been waiting to work on hips, guys, so let's do it. All right. Let's lift. Open, kick, come back down, and close. Good. Make sure you don't lose connection with your glutes the entirety of today's workout. So I want you to squeeze them the whole time. Because really, what we need to do is stabilize the thigh bone in the hip socket. And honestly, just the big part of that is going to be glute engagement. But because we're always sitting, whether we're in our car, on our computers, at work, it tightens our hips and restricts our hips. So our glutes get weak. And then we're doing clamshells with a kick. Good. I love it. Kick. Kick all the negativity out, right? Kick out all the limitations, the limiting beliefs that you have, because you're here with me right now. You're doing it. You're growing stronger. All right, now we're going to come down to just a lying position here. Lift the leg and down, up, down. A little bit of lateral rotation for our body. Lift. Now, I like to flex my foot because the way my hips are in my hip condition, it is more advantageous. I can target and squeeze my muscles better. But if you want to do pretty feet and point your toes and then you can still engage all the muscles around, go for it. But don't lose that connection with your outer side booty. Up. Feeling it? Good, I do too. It feels like I'm growing stronger, and you too. Come on, up. All right, grab your block. Let's place our knee at a 45-degree angle, 90-degree angle. We're just going to lift our heel. So press the knee into the block and just lift the heel. This, my friends, is a modification for that 90-90 hip mobility stretch that like everybody does, but when you have twisted hips or hip limitations, you can't get into that posture, which is the case for me. But getting at that side booty with this movement is so important. So born then was this modification, right? Good, you feel it. Keep squeezing. Come on. Get it. Lift. Lift. Squeeze. Good one. Up. Up. Every time I do this, I get better and better. Good. Now I'm going to lie down in this case, but we're just going to lift the leg underneath, right? So continuing to press the knee into the block. See how much the block is supporting your alignment and your posture. So if you need to change the setting, whether to go lower or higher depending on the width of your hips, adjust accordingly, but target those inner thighs now. You can point or you can flex. Do again what's best for you. Everybody's hip conditions are very different, and I know so many people do this move, but I have learned with my physical limitations in my hips, really what's the best gait or setup or posture for my body to maximize these movements. Whew. Good. Lift. You're doing it. All right, now we're gonna circle. Circle. I'm gonna point my toe for this. Ooh, these always get me, but it feels so good. Something that I always tap into when I get to this point and my muscles are like feeling it is remember why I want to have hip stability, why I want to move with ease, and what other direction now with your circle. Oh my God, so good. All right, keep going, guys. Don't give up. This is it. Dig deep for that why you wanted to grow stronger, what you gain. And I know I gain confidence, those feelings of accomplishment. I can move my body without being in discomfort, and that's why I'm doing it. Good. Keep circling. I know. Whew. All right, now we're gonna have our heel on up to the ceiling. We're gonna work a little bit of internal rotation. So heel to the ceiling, perpendicular, then parallel. That's a good way to think about it. I get a little bit of the inner knee, but it's still gonna hit those inner thighs. You feeling it? Last move on this side. So good. Whew. When I discovered this movement pattern, it has opened up my understanding of my hips a lot more, because I still struggle with getting that full range of motion. But the best part of showing up is that it doesn't get worse. Keep going. Woo. Burning. All right, on to the other side. Thank goodness. All right, coming on over, we're gonna go back to those elevated clam shells with a kick. So open, kick, come together, close, open, kick, come together and close. Squeeze the side booty. Oops, I lost my rhythm right there because the music changed. I love listening to music as I work out. Although I definitely listen to podcasts and motivational speeches, or just trying to find people like me that are really looking to make changes in their life and how they manage to get over adversities. Because having an injury is as much of a mental game as it is a physical one. Ooh, good. I'm really glad to be on this side. Those inner thighs always kill me. Squeeze. Good. All right, now we're gonna come down, lift that leg, up, down, up, down. Find a pace that works for you. You're not losing that ab or glute connection, okay? Lateral side movement here. Good. You don't have to show up and be a rock star today, but you do need to show up and give me your best. And if your best is enough that you get 1 rep done, well, that's better than doing no reps. Come on, guys, lift. You got it. In every movement, you're gonna grow stronger. You're gonna be happier. You're gonna be healthier. You're gonna be able to move with more ease. Yes. All right, grab that block. Set your alignment and posture on up, 90 degrees. All right, heel, flex. We're just going to, again, pivot. All right. It's actually my stronger side. Actually, what am I saying? It's my weaker side. This is my left side. But it's interesting, like it feels like one side of my hip is tighter than the other, even though I have pretty good range of motion on both. I have normal range of motion, and I've worked really hard to get that. My physical therapist would be proud. For this is killing me. I feel it. Lift, lift. I am so excited to see what happens from here, where I get to progress to, and what movement patterns get to open up for me. It's like you unlock a new level the more you do your exercises. We're just gonna lift that inner thigh now. Again, you can point or flex depending on what feels good for you. This side I like to flex a little bit more. It could be different on every side. Again, I'm still working with hips that are slightly twisted as I continue to show up for my own self. I've been getting faster and better at learning to navigate my physical limitations. I think that's something that just continues as we progress in our strength and our stability. So what a huge opportunity it is to do that for yourself. Guys, I'm so proud. Lift. Come on. Come on. We only have a few more moves after this. We're going to be killer, but we're going to get this done. And we're going to be that proud person. So, okay, start those circles. Press your knee into this block. Use that to help stabilize basically one side of the pelvis while we bring mobility into the other. Ooh, come on. Dig deep, guys. Feel it. Come on. I'm here with you. And we're doing this together. Other way with the circles. I swear this move feels like it never gets easier, but honestly it has gotten easier because there was a time when I could barely even do like 5 or 6 circles. So progression, guys, not perfection. And every day you might have more energy on some, less on others, but showing up and doing that 1 rep builds the momentum, builds the confidence, so that the days that you are strong and you're able to go hard and you're just in that flow, it makes it that much more sweeter. Keep going. Beautiful, guys. 1 move after this and then we are done. Keep going. Squeeze. I feel like I lost that. That was only supposed to be 30 seconds. So we're gonna go back to this heel to perpendicular to parallel, all right? My timer is a little bit off there. You know, we can go with the flow. And now the music, stop. We're gonna keep going just a little bit longer. Try to even out this side, all right? Keep going. All right, well, some things in life don't work perfectly, but in the end, we still show up, and like I said, it's not perfection, it's progression. Come on, let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness, let's let that go. My hips, your hips. They feel so good. Let's just lie onto our bellies and do an upward facing dog or a low cobra. Oh, just stretch on out. Good work, guys. I am so proud of you. Come all the way on up. How do you feel? My inner thighs are burning because you can see how we worked outer hips, inner thighs, outer thighs, internal rotation, external rotation. We nailed it on down today. That is going to be a total strength package to growing stronger in your hips. So you did it. I love it. And I will see you in the next one. If you haven't quite yet, subscribe to Aline Posture, guys. Enjoy your day. Thanks for joining me here today. Bye.